it's me, Deb. Welcome to This Might Be Haunted, a thrifting, vintage, treasure hunting channel where 99% of what I find is like lovely, beautiful treasures, home decor, and like 1% of it might be haunted, you know, because anytime something's secondhand, it had another life and it might be haunted. So who knows? I'm going to take you on the second half of my thrifting adventure, which I did with my oldest, Jack, who came along to Goodwill with me because they were looking for some cosplay stuff. We spent the first maybe half hour or so rummaging through the racks, trying to find things that had like this certain material. And we had a little over an hour to shop. So once we were done with that, I was like, I gotta go to the hard goods, the art. I gotta do some treasure hunting of my own. And Jack was gracious enough to, I did not ask him to film. They offered. It's interesting. I like the camera work. Great job, Jack. Yeah, the first part of the trip of that day was at a different thrift store. If you want to check that out, I will have it linked below or in, you know, the corner, this corner, maybe? You know, a corner. But I'll have it linked below if you want to see the first part. And I got a bunch of cool stuff there, including this guy that I'll tell you about in that video. But without further ado, let's get this thrift trip started at Goodwill. Hello, it's many hours later and I'm at Goodwill in Mayfield, Ohio. We're gonna check out what's in here. I'm with my oldest, who does not want to be on camera. That's fine.
Hello.
That's all you get, I guess. They're looking for some cosplay stuff. I'm looking for some vintage knickknacks if I can find it. So, and this, I'm watching this car next to me out of the corner of my eye because they're precariously parking. They're trying to back in. They're like scooting in and out and in and out. And I don't know that I trust them. Please don't hit my car. And we got another one backing out. All right, I'm too distracted to talk. Let's go inside. I think we should park first. I'm sorry, what are these? I gotta check these out. Jack's laughing at me, so I guess these are a no-go. For some reason, no audio recorded in this part, so here we go with the voiceover. Jack was cracking me up because this thing, he kept saying NCE a year. I don't understand. I'm like, no, there's a big O. It's once a year. So, found these little toddlers using a toilet and Santa smoking something. And then Jack brought this over to me. We think two things got married together that have nothing to do with each other but fit. It's that Hallmark old lady, the sassy broad. Oh, maybe it's not her. I don't know. But she's like on a casino machine. Anyway, I see this now in the footage and I'm like, why didn't I get that? Why didn't I get it? I don't know, but I'm kind of mad at myself. This art piece was so cool, but it was humongous. I did find these. I thought I was recording before. They want $2.94 a piece. They're not like real brass. They're just gold, little tiny gold frames. And how cute would these be for like an engagement party or like a rehearsal dinner for place cards? Except I think that's, that was my idea when I was first looking at them, but $3 a piece is too much for me. It's kind of cute.
Very cute.
But yeah. You want it?
No.
Grandpa's my name, repair is my game. Should I get that for Amelia?
Yeah.
The boys. Oh, the girls. We gotta put the girls with the boys. They're in the coop together, I guess. I think these two chickens, or these two roosters, are talking about this pig and making her feel bad about herself.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can see.
And I think they should all be together.
That's-
Gossipy roosters. Gossip roosters. Rude roosters. So real. Can't mind their own business. What is this gnarly looking thing back here? Is that supposed to be coral? I don't know. Coral with a bunch of glue all over. It looks like someone took dry ramen noodles and glued them down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to whoever did that project. It's obviously it was an experiment. You tried. And I hope you'll try again. There's not a time I've been here and haven't found like a nice little gem piece. All right, maybe today's just not the day that I find the secret gem hiding in the back. What's this? Is this an old frame? I don't know. This looks pretty old. I'm gonna have to take a look at it for another minute. You've been framed! Okay. Holiday edition. Wait, what's going on with Santa? Santa went straight to jail. No $200. What is it? You don't get $200. No Pasco. Santa's in jail. It's going to be great for somebody else. I hope you enjoy it. Okay. I was very excited that this was a unicorn. I finally found one that didn't have a busted, I was going to say horn. But looking a little rough. That gold luster is very worn off, and it's made in China, which tells me it's probably not too old. Oh, it's plastic. Plastic. I was fooled for a moment, but it's plastic. That's neat. Is this wood? I don't know. Is it actual wood, though? Do you think this is wood? I think it is.
It looks like wood.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so bummed. I'm so bummed about this bowl. This is a good bowl. It's missing its peg. Ah, bummer. Bummer. Ew. That's kind of cute. Summer loving, pretty. Summer loving, happened so fast. Summer loving, had me a blast. Ooh, ooh, fancy. What time is it? 7:38. This is so close. Oh, I found another one of these. Yeah, but I mean, this. Someone I bet would love this. What? Why do we have secret envelopes and post-it notes on the back? What's going on here? Secrets. Someone would probably love that, but I will not be the one shipping it. That looks dangerous to ship. Patriotic Santa?
Or just Santa. Nope, patriotic.
Uncle Santa.
Uncle Santa's uncle.
Patriotic Uncle Santa. Ooh. Do we have ourselves a little brass potter? Yes, we do. All right, that was a good find.
Funny.
I can't help but sing along to this. What is that over there? What are these? Is it faces carved in? Strange obelisk? Is it supposed to?
It's supposed to stand on the wall.
It's just driftwood? What are we looking at? It's just, but I thought there were like faces in here. It just looks like a weird potato. We're just gonna put you back. kind of weirding me out, but from the side it looks like profiles. All right, little basket, little wall basket. Whoa, world's biggest chip basket. Honey, I brought out the chips and dip. Let's see what it is. Does this say thank you with a number on it? Somebody's phone number on it? This is cool, but there is definitely a lot of damage. What is this? Oh, yeah. Someone will like this.
That's cute.
Guaranteed.
That's someone? It's me.
And that someone is me. Nobody gets it. Oh, that's cool. Looks like a little pumpkin. Giant chalk. Oh, this is incredibly. This is the most country cottage thing ever. We got a heart. It's wood, chalkboard, little colonial buildings. Wine plus dinner equals winner.
Nerd.
So funny, I forgot to laugh. Okay, we should probably wrap up. But probably. All right, we made it out of there with 5 minutes. 5 minutes to spare. Earlier today, I found a pair of Crocs sitting out in the parking lot. Guess what? I just found. Wait, I can't zoom in. Guys, I found me a free flip-flop. A free flip-flop. Whoever wants it.
There's a flip-flop out there.
There's a free flip-flop.
There's a free flip-flop.
The flip-flop is free. It's running free. Flopping around. Oh boy, I think we've hit our silly button. Okay, we are back for the thrift haul portion of this video. I'm going to show you everything that I picked up. Some of the things you will have seen, some of the things I did not get on camera because I was literally grabbing as we were leaving because I was like, ooh, ooh. And it was like before we're getting in line, I'm like, ooh, this looks interesting. It's like no time to research, no time to think. Grab it, go, 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 and then check out. Because let's face it, everybody that's at work there wants to go home when we're closing. We've all been there. So, you know, you don't want to be the straggler customer. I got a bunch of little baskets. This is a Peterborough Basket Co. It's a little heart-shaped basket, and so it's cute, well made, and it comes with this little liner. Kind of sweet, kind of adorable. I have no idea how old this is. There's no markings anywhere, but I'm just gonna guess early 2000s or earlier. I don't know. It is a well-made basket. I don't know why. It kind of reminds me of something I would have found in the Christmas tree shops when I used to live in Connecticut. So this is like an orange color. So it's just sort of it's like a little apple basket that looks more pumpkin-y. So really cute. We're heading into spooky season, if you didn't know, because as I film this, it's August 1st. I was pretty stoked to find another. I wanted to like put this on my head, hanging off my nose, wall basket. And I'm debating, let me know. Please let me know your opinions on this. There is a plastic liner in here, so it can be used, obviously, as a planter. I never, like, when I have these, I've never, like, put in, like, the raw plant, like dirt and all. I still will leave, like, the little pot in there. And actually, there's a teeny tiny rip in there, so I wouldn't want someone to, you know, ruin their wall with water dripping down. But please let me know, would you rip it out or would you keep it in? I feel like if you really wanted to line it with some plastic, you could. And since this already has a small tear in it, I'm feeling like maybe I'll take it out. Is that a mistake? I don't know. anyway, I was excited because I have rarely found a wall basket at our Goodwills lately. I don't know, people have scooped them up or they're not donating them. I don't know. Peterborough basket. I think it's in really good shape. There's like some dark marks here, but I think I don't know if that's like the wood tone. I don't think it's actually like dirty or anything. I might go over it with a magic eraser just to see. But yeah, I was taking a quick look, and it's in good shape. And it's $3.45. I don't know that they're necessarily that expensive, but I just thought it's like a good quality basket. It's not the Longaberger basket, but still good quality. Speaking of Longaberger baskets, I did spy one. I wasn't totally sure because there are so many Chinese made dupes now, but they're like lighter weight. I think this is the first time I've found one at a Goodwill, but I wasn't always like looking. But yeah, it is a Longaberger basket. But I'll tell you what, when you hold baskets like these and you're looking at them, you're like, first of all, I don't know that this ever saw the light of day. It's like pristine. But I'm just like, these baskets are just like, I don't know. I just didn't have like a major appreciation for like how well these are constructed, but yeah. Oh, I didn't even notice like the hardware, how it's screwed in on both sides. Like this is just kind of nailed in, but this has like a backing to the hardware. I see, I'm really starting to appreciate the Longaberger basket, but I will be, as far as I know, listing all of these if any of them tickle your fancy. So in the in the art section, I did take a look through, didn't find anything too exciting, but I did find a square frame. So exciting. I need to measure this just so I know when I go into the store, because I have a tiny tape measure with me, but I don't bring it in, but this is still, it's too big for this. So so womp womp. But I mean, the print I think is like, it's okay. I know that it's someone who loves cottagecore would love that. I will probably just save the print and put it aside, but I do think I know what I'll be putting in here. It was a gift from a friend that I might be putting in here, if it fits. We'll see. In the frames, I have almost every time found a little cross stitch or needlepoint framed artwork in there. Like I'll usually find something. Not this time, but I did find this, and I love it. I love it. This is Blow Winds Blow. It's a painting by Jenny Harbour, and obviously this is just a print, but the print is so good. And it's almost like got this Art Nouveau look to it because of the outlining, where it almost has like a stained glass look, or it looks three-dimensional in a way. I don't know if it looks textured. I don't know if that can really come through very well on camera, but it does look like there's texture to it. I want to almost open this up and check it out, but I don't want to pull out all these nails and have a look. But this will be definitely going on the gallery wall. I just was in love immediately. In the wood aisle, which is when Jack was filming me, I was doing like a mad dash, and I could not believe how many things I found over there. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. So that's where I found the baskets, and say hello to the camera. Found this and this. So excited about these. I think the shipping, I really honestly debated. I was like, do I want to ship this? This is very long. But then I thought, yes, I will ship it. I mean, I was like, what? These are still there? But then I don't know, maybe they had just gotten put out because it was the end of the day. Also found this sweet, tiny little blue shelf. And then almost as if it's Mama shelf was there. They're two different blue colors, but I mean, I was like, I think these came from the same house. This one does have a little divot here. I don't know, I mean, listen, I've got paints and all that kind of stuff in my house. Is it gonna focus? So it's possible that I could find something to match. But then I had thought maybe I could just sand down some spots, give it a little more of like a, you know, a rustic look. I'm gonna see how that goes. If it doesn't go well, then I will try and find as similar of a color as I can to fix it. Or I can always sell it as is, but I think it just needs to be at least sanded down so it's not like a rough spot. But I'll tell you, anything wood with hearts on it is hot stuff. So, but this, not only is it a shelf made of wood with hearts on it, there's a pair of little geese on there, a little goose couple. Very sweet. Obviously, if you can't tell, there's a lot of dust on on everything. But I didn't care. I was making a mad dash and I was like, this. At this point, when I found these things, we had like 10 minutes left in the store. And then I looked down on the bottom shelf and there was this hammered brass planter. I was like, yes, you're coming home with me. And patina actually isn't grimy on this. So I'm debating, I'm rubbing it like a genie lamp. It doesn't have, I mean, it has like a little dust, but it doesn't have like that grimy tarnish feel. But there is that big part of me that just really wants to shine it up. So I'll probably still shine it up. Unless everybody yells at me in the comments. All three of you that might yell at me in the comments. On my way out, literally grabbed 2 more things. And I don't know how well, for some reason the yellow on this is really like bouncing all the light off, but it's a daisy pattern ovenware. It's supposed to be a bowl. I'm guessing you could do like chili or French onion soup in here or something, but I was honestly thinking I would use this for like hot dips. Instead of like hot tips, it'd be hot dips. Like you make like a spinach artichoke, cheesy something or other dip. This would be delightful and cute and delicious after it gets a good cleaning and we remove the sticker, of course. So the very last thing I got here is sort of like the surprise diamond in the rough. It was one of those things sitting on a shelf, wrapped in a ton of tape. Hi, Luna. Luna just hopped up here. Say hello. And I saw this on the shelf. Well, okay. I saw this on the shelf. And this is an antique glass Plateau. I don't believe that the glass is original. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like the glass is new. It's 2 glass plates, you know. I'm surprised the glass made it through all its travels into the store, on the shelf, into my cart, all the ride home. But anyway, so it's brass and glass with these little brass, like little pebble feet. So I had looked up just to kind of see, because I was like, this reminds me of a vanity tray. So it basically can be used for that, but I thought, how cool would it be with like dried flowers on a tabletop, you know, that you could put, you know, a little vignette of, you know, I don't know, like a milk glass vase and a old clock, and I don't know. I just thought it really caught my eye, and I love this little bow detail. If you can see, It's like this ornate neoclassical bow. Really pretty. So when I had looked up, and you can see there's like, I don't know, there's all this detail on the edges, but I don't know, something in me was like, I feel like this is special. Let's get it. And I wanted to stop and look it up because I was just interested, like, what is this? Because it didn't have a mirror, so it didn't remind, so it was like, it reminded me of a vanity tray, but I was like, it doesn't have a mirror like the typical vintage or antique vanity tray that you see. But basically it's kind of that, but you don't have to just use it, like I said, to put your brush and everything on. But it was $5.55. It was full of packing tape, so I couldn't even tell if there was a crack in it or what. I just honestly was like, take your chances and take it with you. It's $5. And it probably won't be there the next day. So yeah, when I came home and looked it up, I did find similar ones. Nothing that was like exact, but the closest one I could find, I will pop up on screen here. Of course, I know that this is Cherish. If you're not familiar with Cherish, they have a lot of antique and vintage home decor items. However, they're priced much higher than like Etsy, definitely much higher than eBay usually. And that's because they really are catering to like collectors, like professional interior decorators that are being hired by very affluent clients that have a lot of money and the budget is bottomless. So, you know, they cater to that. Also, the sellers that are on there are basically antique and vintage dealers like you and me, just regular folks, but they are charged quite a premium in commissions. Like, does that make sense? A premium commission? What? I need to eat dinner. A premium commission. They're charged depending on, I guess, what level seller they are, or whatever their plan is. I think that, because I looked into it once, because I was like, what is the deal with Cherish? Like, is it worth selling on there? I don't know. Anyhow, they get charged anywhere from 20 to like 40% commission that Cherish takes. So yeah, so they do have to charge more, but honestly, their clients have much, much deeper pockets, bottomless pockets, if you will. So I know that the person charging $325 on Cherish for something that is incredibly similar to this, I'm taking all that into account. So I would probably be charging less than half that, maybe even less than that, because like the more I looked into it, I was like, this is kind of special. This is another one where I wonder, do I keep the patina or not? I feel like I'm supposed to keep the patina on this. But does everything in me want to shine it up? Yes. If you know and you have an opinion about antique brass, like when it's like an antique, like early 20th century or, you know, late 19th century type brass, what is your opinion on things like shining it up or not? I would love to know, because I'm going to look into it and see what other people think. But if you can let me know, I would appreciate the thoughts. I was going to say the thoughts and prayers, the thoughts and opinions. So thank you so much for thrifting with me today, going on the treasure hunt. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions about some of the stuff I picked up. Polish or not polish? Polish or patina? I want to know. And if there's something that you spy along here that you really want to get in your hands and in your home, I will have it listed in my Etsy shop if it's something that I'm selling. And if you don't see it in my Etsy shop, which is listed below, this might be haunted.etsy.com. If you don't see it there, just send me a message through Etsy and ask me. Chances are that it is available, not sold out, but I just haven't gotten around to listing it yet. Or maybe it has sold. Yeah, so I will see you on the next one. Happy thrifting, subscribe, like, comment, all that kind of stuff, the YouTuber stuff. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.